There he is, hiding in the crowd. I forgot I put that in there. Anyways, welcome to another... Oh, yeah. Lock her up. Some of this, I forget sometimes I save pictures in here that I forget just end up in this folder. And sometimes it's not related to the show, but whatever. Anyways, welcome to the Plump. Yep, that was Jay at the Comedians of Comedy, the 2005 Comedians of Comedy. And I always joke, I'm like, the first time I watched that special so many times, that I always remember like, hey, that guy kind of looks like Jay in the crowd there. And then I'm like, yeah, okay. Just because they're in Seattle doesn't mean Jay is there. But he was. It's a big city. But I should have known better. Anyway, welcome. We got a little bit more public access. I found a prom video. This is a good prom. It's funny because it says, wait, where is it? I'm looking at my playlist here. It says 1996 MHS prom. I know that's not Maryville High School because I just know I would have recognized pretty much everybody's faces. So it's not the 96 prom. It's not my high school prom. It's another M high school. But anyways, we're going to get into it here. Let me switch over screens here. Well, we got to get rid of that. We know that. Okay. Full screen it here. So this is Manhattan, some more Manhattan public access from 1991. Just a bunch of random shit. Patton totally gave Seattle the business during his opening mic bit. It was great. I wish I could see a recording of all his Seattle jokes that night. Damn, I bet you it was good too. Yeah, I'd kind of like to see the lost, like the director's cut of Comedians of Comedy. So we are switched over. So let's go here. Let me know if the audio is good. I'll boost a little bit here. So this is Manhattan public access, so they got a little bit of a budget. Manhattan Cable. Yeah, this is cable.
Tonight is the end of everything.
No, I did not know this was in here.
As you know it, and the beginning of the new era.
What really ticks me off is that guys who masturbate if they have a really great sex life.
What's that?
Oh, look at her go. Oh, go, girl, go.
Play with me. It's okay. It's fun. Remember? Change is fabulous. Say it. 505-6363. That's the number to call.
He smelled me, that dog.
Woof! I am so
He
filthy.
smelled me, that dog.
Woof!
Hello, I'm Laurie Pike, and welcome to Manhattan Cable. You've just seen highlights from some recent New York public
Man, those are some red-ass lips.
access programs that we'll be featuring later on in our show. Anyone here can have their own TV show on public access, and no one can censor them. We will be showing you some of the best and the worst of the latest public access shows, as well as some of our own stories that we shot just for you. But first, let's look at some public access clips here on Manhattan Cable.
Big fish, small pond, big fish.
If you don't rewind a clip, that's going to be the harbinger of your destiny. Was that wink not sex? If you don't rewind and show Nuclear Warrior, the original, I'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. You just have to remind me.
Small pond, big fish, 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 small pond, a world of small ponds. Everyone's got their own small pond. Everyone's got their own reality that can suck you up. Investing your inspirations in small ponds, they suddenly become oceans. The big ocean is frightening. The big picture dazzles, but we can only step from snapshot to snapshot. So, it's a world of large oceans. The trick, of course, learn to float.
Turn them off! The Aunt Gail Show, Dynasty-style soap opera formed with Barbie dolls.
Why don't we play a game?
Well, that's a great idea, Carmela. What do you want to play? Monopoly? Yahtzee? Twister?
How about truth or dare?
Yes, I love it.
5 minutes later.
Oh, Tallulah, weren't you afraid the horse would hurt you?
Well, sometimes, Carmela, passion takes over and fear just subsides.
It's like he took like flesh-colored clay and just made giant tits on all of them. Like giant saggy tits or big fake tits.
Go with your feelings.
All right, it's my turn now. It's my turn. Okay, Tallulah, truth or dare? Have you ever had sex with brothers who were triplets, who were of a different race, who were paying you to have sex with them, and they were blindfolded, and it was in public, and they were midgets?
Well, actually, dare. I'd rather take the dare, Mother.
Oh, freak. All right, then. I dare you to take all that fruit in that fruit bowl and shove it in between your breasts.
Oh, sure. You mean all the fruit in this fruit bowl? Well, I'll give it a try.
Ooh, look at her go. Ooh, go, girl, go. Careful with those oranges. They're from my juice tomorrow morning.
Oh, wow, Tallulah. Goodness gracious. I had no idea my sister was so talented, so agile. Ta-da! You know, this reminds me of a really good story.
Fuck.
You know, it's not easy being a woman in Manhattan. So when the going gets tough, the tough buy handguns and bulletproof fashion.
Are more women buying guns for themselves and using them?
In New York City, I would say there's easily a 20% increase in women who are coming to us for pistol permits and who are purchasing guns and who are learning how to properly use their guns, safeguard their guns, and shoot.
How easy would it be for me to get a gun illegally in New York?
Oh, in probably a few minutes if you had some contacts, which is what a lot of people unfortunately are doing.
Oh, fanny pack.
I want to look at your accessories.
This cap has Kevlar in the front. Kevlar is a synthetic fiber developed by DuPont. Now we're getting a little...
Okay, no.
Technical, and that is what will absorb the projectile and will stop the projectile from entering your body. It will actually stop a 9mm.
So you better hope you get shot from the front.
That's really gonna fuck you up, even if you still got hit in the head. Like Kevlar, like bulletproof vests, like if you get hit, like it still breaks ribs and shit. You imagine what that do to your skull?
Not from the back.
Yeah. This bag, however, has
I guess it's better to have a cracked skull than be dead. I don't know.
Secret compartment, which you can't see otherwise.
Oh, look at that.
If one has a licensed registered gun, he or she can pull that gun in self-defense, hold up the bag, which has Kevlar in it, and will act as a protective shield, and you have your bag, which serves a regular purpose, you have your protection, and you have your real protection, the bullet-resistant...
And then you can throw it like Captain America?
Umbrella.
I've always realized the value of gold lame.
Okay. I'm looking at it from the other aspect. This here could actually act as a shield and can save one's life by distracting the bullet from your body.
Very James Bond.
Very.
I'm just careful. I'm very afraid, but I'm careful. I just don't go out by myself at night, and I take cabs whenever I can. But weapons are out of the question.
I run very fast. I haven't had the opportunity to need a weapon, thank God.
Who are your customers?
International travelers, diplomats, heads of state.
Distracting the bullet from your body. Hi, I'm Thomas Zizzo.
Rockstar.
Only in Manhattan would you have bulletproof bulletproof fashion industry. Yeah, she'd jump his bones. Where is that? I'd jump his bones. I don't even have it on here. Oh, shit.
Stars, movie stars, the rich and the afraid.
I love it. What percentage of your business is women?
I would say about 35%.
Is that segment of your business growing?
Yes. And a style like this is available in all colors. And why it's popular is that the Kevlar is easily removable from it. As you can see, it folds very easily.
Now, do any of the women in your family wear bulletproof fashions?
Well, my mom does have a bulletproof garment. I wouldn't let her get away without it.
I like this. Do you think I could try some of these things on?
Sure can.
Freeze.
If that's it, he's got them all in there.
So he'd be dead.
How many people are in your service, and what kind of people need this service?
Well, there's 12 of us. 4 of them are men. The people that need this service are people that are looking for less conspicuous protection. They don't want a large, hulking figure walking around. Very often, they don't want people to know that their life has been threatened. So having a female bodyguard, we blend in. In this.
Oh, I know. I mean, we obviously know, you know, later, you know, Rob Halford is not into the ladies. But I think even if he was, I think that particular girl, I don't think he would have let that particular girl jump his bones. Who knows where she's been. And she looked like she was about 16. And even then, I'd be like, yeah. No thanks.
Particular outfit, I would carry it here, but depending what I'm wearing, sometimes I wear a shoulder holster if I was wearing a jacket.
It's like, even in a couple years, honey, like she looked like we gotta find a picture of her, heavy metal parking lot chick. Like, we gotta get a screenshot of her up here because she was like, yeah, it was a rough looking 16. She might have been younger than that. I don't know. It was rough though. She had a rough go.
If I was wearing a dress, I would have it either taped to my
As far as I know, she still lives in that parking lot.
thigh, or I'd wear it on a belly band, or sometimes I have a holster that slips into my belt.
Do you think that crime in New York against women would go down if more women learned how to use guns and carried them?
Yes, if women were more trained, they'd be a lot more confident. They'd carry themselves a lot better so that people wouldn't be as willing to approach them in the street as they are now.
They're incredible. Are they real or fake?
They're real and fake.
Some are and some aren't.
I haven't been frightened. Nothing has ever happened to me yet. So I don't have a weapon, and I don't feel the need to carry one.
Sometimes mace, depending on the area I'm going to, but otherwise, no.
I pray.
Oh, I know what her defense is.
Now it's terrible then. Terrible. What are you going to do? That's it. That's the life we lived into.
I was hoping she's going to say something racist.
Please God, keep us going, but I had it twice already. Terrible. Just most scariest feeling anybody could get, whether it's a man or a woman. All right, now what television am I on?
My Craft Show.
I got some fun blocks when I was a kid. It was the toggles. And
Dog's out of here.
you just...
I was waiting for that. Yeah, I was waiting for her to say that.
Here, Sonny. Here, Sonny. Here, Sonny. Here, Sonny. Come on. Come on. Here, Sonny.
Fuck you.
Here, Sonny. Here, Sonny. Excuse me, I gotta go get that from him.
Fuck you, Greg. Who sits in the grass with white pants?
Whoa, okay. Well, stay away. These are some of the things you could make with toggles.
Fucking Sonny's like, give me that shit.
The gimmick with the toggles blocks is that they had this hinge, and it would open up, and that enabled you to make some special toys. And this is just this little.
Yeah, well, he's gonna need to pre-treat them fuckers before he throws them in the wash.
This little man that I made, but that's nothing. I'm gonna show you something better in a moment. And they're just these little squares.
What the fuck is that?
I got these when I was in 4th grade. And this.
Yeah, don't leave. Sonny's gonna grab that shit.
This is. I think this is like a giraffe, and you can use these these pumps, and he can walk or hop.
Oh, Sonny's gonna tear the shit out of that thing.
Let me see if I can get this to work.
Get it, Sonny. This was on TV. Wait, what was that? Did it say irrational monologues? Ed Bergman's You Are the Light. Oh, inspirational. I thought it said irrational monologues.
Say it with me right now. Change is fabulous. Say it. Say it out loud, even if you're with people. Come on. Play with me.
I think he and the guy that designs the Kevlar fashion should get to know each other. I think they'd have a thing going.
It's okay. It's fun. Remember? Change is fabulous. Say it. Change is fabulous. Again, change is wonderful. Say that. Change is wonderful. Lift your chest. Come on, lift your chest. I work with something called getting into your super self. You know, you're not going to change from your wimpy self. Your wimpy self is like this. Yeah, change is fabulous. Change is wonderful. Change is okay. Yeah. Or some of you are so in your wimpy self, you're not even going to say this. How much longer are you going to let embarrassment stop you? Who cares what people say? Who cares? Play. Step out into the light and dance. Take a chance. Take a risk. Hey, look, if you're so afraid of leaving, I guarantee you, you can go back to being embarrassed all the time. You can go back to the same old ways. Lift your chest up, lift your face up, lift your eyebrows up, lift your face up, smile, and say, I want to change my life, and change is a good thing. Say that. I want to change my life, and change is a good thing. Change is a fun thing. Say that. Change is a fun thing.
Change is a fun thing.
Change your association with change. This is what my sessions are all about. I urge you to
change your association with change. Tell you, this man's a genius. The man's a Shakespeare.
To do it in your life. Figure it out, how you can do it. I love you very much, and I support you. I pray I've been of service to you. Be great and be brilliant in your life, and change for the better. Every single day, do something that's going to change your life for the positive, and get into the fun of it. Have a great time. So be it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Change has been good for Andy Warhol, the world's greatest pop artist. He's doing better business dead than alive. We asked Bob Colacello, one of Warhol's closest friends and former editor of Warhol's Interview magazine.
You know, now that I wonder, like, this is reminding me of, like, the Club Kit scene, right? Because that took off after Andy Warhol died. Did Manhattan Cable ever explore the club scene?
Magazine to help us wade
of the early 90s?
Through Warhol merchandise.
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Okay, I just want to change my glasses because I don't approve of people who wear sunglasses inside. Well, this is a great book, mainly because I co-wrote it, but along with Pat Hackett and Bridget Berlin. And it's a very funny book. I sometimes just take it off the shelf and read something like, sex is nostalgia for when you used to want it sometimes. Sex is nostalgia for sex. Sex is nostalgia for sex, because once you have it, you can't stop thinking about it, so you're really always just doing it because it's sort of, you remember the last time. This would be a great catalog, except I'm not in it. Oh, these are nice. Yeah, you see, I think, you know, if you're going to adapt Andy's art to commercial products, they just really have to be products. Then they work, because that's the essence of pop. It's sort of bringing it right back to where it came from. Shopping bags and wrapping paper and wallpaper. What is this? I can't even see with, is that a portrait of Andy? What is this?
That isn't supposed to be.
Well, this is how Andy would look at things.
it's
He-
really your sighting?
He looked at everything as if it was some valuable stone, you know? I mean, his favorite thing.
There was a lot of people that were like, there were people like Andy Warhol. There were people that got famous for just being like orbiters, weren't they? Like just his orbiters were famous.
With diamonds and rubies and emeralds. Well, these I highly recommend.
The Bizarro Steve Fig. Yeah.
Set. I got my start at the factory by reviewing trash for the Village Voice. I was a film student up at Columbia University. But I think these movies still hold up. These three movies: Flesh, Trash, and Heat. How big is it? Oh, gee, how big is it, Liz? Tell me how big Richard Burton's is. Well, should I look myself up? No. At least this has an index. Everything Andy said about me is true. This is a T-shirt in a soup can. Wherever Andy went when he did these public appearances, usually for his book tours, Campbell soup would sell out. The supermarkets would sell out, and the bookstores would become very annoyed because all these kids would be online buying soup instead of books because they couldn't afford the book. And they'd say, "Now listen, you've got."
See, I'm like actually watching this. I'm not even like making fun of it.
To tell Andy he cannot sign soup cans. You have to only people who sign books can get on, buy books can get on the line. But Andy would say, "That's so mean. I mean, I'm not going to do that." Plus, he liked being there signing things. It was kind of testimony to the Pied Piper effect he had on young people. Now, this is a very good book, of course. This is the only reason I'm doing this interview, is to plug this book and find myself an English publisher, because I know the diaries flopped in England, but this is a real story, unlike the diaries.
Found our host on LinkedIn. Oh, you found that? Oh my God, she's like, that's her. She just looks the same, just gray now, or white. She actually looks good. She actually looks good. She's in Cincinnati now? Interesting. Oh, the gay dating game show. See, I want to watch a whole episode. I want to watch multiple episodes of this.
Bachelor number 1. He's a 26.
Oh, I definitely want to watch more episodes of this.
6-year-old Gemini vegetarian, a polypamorphic sexual who was a kickboxer and a triathlete, as well as a filmmaker and narcissist and voyeur. Boy, is that a mouthful. His doggy's name is Tofu, and Tofu, hello Tofu. Okay. Bachelor number 2 was born and still lives in the village. A professional writer, he loves tropical climates, including Manhattan in August. Please welcome Bachelor number 2 and his dog. Okay, Bachelor number 3 says, if you were my love, I'd love you like no other. But if you were my dog, you would love me forever. He also says, wait for this, his sweet dog, Pre is a real slut, and it's hard to get her out of the park because all the other dogs want to fuck her. All right, please welcome Bachelor number 3 and Pre.
What was that? Oh, the clips, man. It's like, damn it. Is there somebody out there who's archived all this shit?
Tend to offend. We've been giving our audience little treats on very economical meals for you to eat at home, and we certainly all eat them down here at the Tend to Offend office. And today we have a little delicacy called brains. As simple as I can put it, so I'll get right down to it.
He'd just be cutting the back of his head. Oh, he cut a hole. There he goes.
Looks tasty, doesn't it?
Filthy the dog, Clara the carefree chicken, Red Ed and his slut slave. So, Everybody. Let's screen slut that.
Let me tell you, there's good brains and there's bad brains.
On the air, but what really ticks me off.
Oh yeah, buddy, you just hit 52 a minute ago, buddies. That's right. That's right. It's my brother Buddy's birthday officially on his time zone. So happy 68th birthday. It's yeah, Eastern time. Happy birthday to ya.
Is that guys who masturbate if they have a really great sex life.
What's that?
Guys who masturbate if they have a really great sex life.
You mean?
That's right. Happy birthday.
Shit.
Bullshit! Fuck you! Cut that bitch off!
Fuck this shit, man. I'm gonna cut this shit off.
All right.
That they do masturbate. I don't get what the problem is. That pisses you off?
I've been married for 3 years, and we have a really great sex life.
Yeah.
And
Foot that ass!
we have sex like almost every day, but still, my husband feels compelled to masturbate.
Right, and that pisses you off?
Yes.
Why? You take that as a personal...
Yes, I take that as completely a personal affront. I think that, what is he, not satisfied? He claims he is, but I don't understand it. Is it a guy thing that guys just can't get enough sex?
Does he do it in front of you, or he tells you about it, or...
I catch him.
You mean you wake up in the middle of the night and he's...
I wake up in the morning.
He's not home right now, is he?
Simulated psychotherapy sessions. Improvise with actors.
Your daughter said that you'd be making an appointment, and I was wondering, what is it that I can help you with?
It's not for me. I'm just trying to find out what's the matter with my daughter, and she's not talking to me. And I thought, she says she's seeing you, and if I want any answers, I have to come to you. Now, it's a complete enigma to me, but I assume you know that she has left her husband. She goes to the Bahamas, she goes to Europe. She goes skiing. They have a Lincoln Continental. The kids are in private school. She has a sauna, a swimming pool in the Hamptons.
Has she ever said anything to you that you can't quite remember but may serve as a reason she might have run away? Any one time?
Yeah, I need crazy shit here. Come on, ladies. This isn't doing it for me.
It's all right. That's quite a shiner your Scots gave you.
Right. Well, it's,
oh, she got popped.
Is that your
it's kind of
stance or
sharp.
your spouse?
What do you mean?
Salema's phone-in show for this Broadway-style drag queen.
Go right to the phone and call Salima from down in the village to Iwo Jima, from up in Alaska to down in Lima. Call your Auntie Salima. 505-6363, that's the number to call. Yes, 505-6363 if you've got any question at all. Go straight to the phone and ask Salima if you've got a rash or a touch of edema. I'll recommend a salve or a topical crema. Call your Auntie Salima. Call your Auntie Salima.
Oh, come on.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
okay out of role of that dramatization. I thank you to Benhor. You were a wonderful actress.
Wipe the makeup
My
off.
God, what a show. Oh, that was great. Thank you so much for helping to show some of the things that go on so often.
My pleasure.
Tell me about what you're doing.
Oh, God, shut up.
A prostitute carrying her purse, lipstick, chain.
That girl singing was the alternate to Mr. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Maybe some crack, and if Dr. Joyce Wallace has anything to do with it, some mint-flavored condoms to prevent the spread of AIDS among the city's streetwalkers.
My name is Joyce Wallace, and I've
Got a couple of streetwalkers doing a soup kitchen in the back of a Toyota Corolla.
been a practitioner of medicine in Greenwich Village since 1970.
Just popped into from Florida. The late-night Interpark Disney buses have Fiddler on the Freeway blaring. Wanted to share that. Oh, hey, speaking of Disney, there was like a protest outside of Disney today, and it was a bunch. I posted a picture. It was a bunch of like guys with like DeSantis flags and Nazi flag and swastika flags. It was really interesting. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Ian. I haven't been to Disney. I went to Disney in 2016 and had a good time. Went with my, well, what is now my wife. It's really weird down there. Yeah, I'm curious to know. May the ghost of Jean-Luc Ponty haunt you all the way back home. That's right. Where's the fiddlin'? That was from, I got that from Reddit. That was a Reddit post.
77, but have been researching the HIV seropositivity of women prostitutes, streetwalkers.
Don't lie, you were also there when you were 1 year old with me. Yeah, I don't count that though. I told everybody that, like when I went down there, it was like, yeah, I was here one time. I was like 1 or 2. I don't remember it. All I know is there's a picture of me as a baby in a Shamu stroller that I think Buddy's pushing me, and I'm like mid, like my face is beet red. I'm crying because I hate it. Like I'm like mid cry, like my mouth is wide open, like. That's all I remember.
Since 1982. We have been quite active in going out on the streets, finding women when they are working and asking them if we could talk to them about AIDS, telling them about the disease. How
Hey, are you a streetwalker? Do you want to get in this conversion van and talk about sex?
they can keep themselves safe, how they can get their clients to use condoms. We give them condoms.
Would you like some cherry-flavored rubbers?
For the HIV virus, how they do it? We draw blood right here in the band. Like that? Yeah.
Yeah, just come on in and we'll draw some blood.
Do you use condoms often, or do you use them sometimes? Or?
Me too. It's supposed to be stupid.
Okay, there are 3 different kinds of condoms in here, right? Most persons like to use this.
I mean, heart. I'm not really trashing this. Though. I mean, heart goes out. People doing the hard work like this. This shit has got to had to be completely fucking thankless.
Green one because it's not treated, right? And it has a flavor to it. This one here is just plain, okay? This one, we suggest that most persons who have intercourse, right? Because it's treated with naloxone 9, which would kill most of the virus. Okay. Right.
The situation is grim. In the area that I first studied, the 11th Avenue Stroll, the HIV...
This is 90s. AIDS epidemic was going. Crack epidemic was in full swing. Oof. Okay, love you guys. I'm out. Enjoy the nightmares. Yeah, don't share needles or whatever. We won't. But thanks for stopping by, Ian. Have a good time at Disney World. You know, stay away from the, I don't know, stay away from the Nazis.
Seropositivity rate has gone up from 8% to 15%, and in the other areas of the city it's as high as 48%, giving an overall city rate of 34%. So that we're looking at...
I've been to 2 areas of Florida. I've been to, you know, obviously Orlando, you know, Disney World, and I've been to the Tampa Bay area. And that's about it. But I haven't been to Florida. I haven't been to Miami, and I also haven't been to the Florida. Like, when I think of like, you know, that picture I posted, that reminds me, that's like North Florida.
A large number of people who are infected.
Those are like North Florida. Oh, shit.
Who are
It's DeBarge.
Out on the street working as prostitutes, many of whom do not want to be there. Well, we have signed a lease, a 10-year lease, actually it may be 12 years, on a property in the Lower East Side, which has 3 floors, over 4,000 square feet. Here we had a fundraiser, so we had to give out colored condoms to add a little interest. Well, this was a hotel, but it was essentially a brothel. It was listed with the city as hotel rooms,
Nice.
as furnished rooms, but it had been used as a brothel for at least 30.
Florida's awesome. It's like 6 different planets, but if I had to live on a planet, I'd Tampa. Okay. The only thing about the Gulf side is like the water's, you know, because like you think you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to see the ocean. But the Gulf side, the water was just brown. It was disappointing.
Years. I think from the artwork, there's no doubt about it.
I don't even know it. Check out this art. This is some hot Nubian art.
Another one. As I said, next week that'll be roses. We are asking the community now to please vote to support us for our plan of supported housing for 19 women. One night I was out under the Gowanus Parkway in Brooklyn, where the women are dressed with almost every item of clothing that they own is on their back. And one woman said to me, it would be so wonderful.
Oh, this is sad. This is not. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wow, talk about a jolt.
If only I could have a bath.
Show for the Cult of the Nuclear Warriors guitar solo.
Welcome, mortal fools. Tonight we are emetizing the Eshatan. Tonight the cataclysm is going to begin. Tonight is the end of everything as you know it and the beginning of the new era. I am going to present to you and let you meet the harbinger of your destiny, the herald of the new age. Brace yourselves. Nothing you have ever seen before can prepare you for this. Welcome, if you will, the Blessed One.
Thank you, oh Faith Man. Thank you, Faith Man. Today is the final day of the music industry.
I have to tell the backstory? Oh, my God. You know what? Before I tell the fucking backstory, I'm going to take a piss break. I'm going to take a piss break. Oh, shit. Be right back.
got to get you on the floor so I can funk with you, you know? Baby, you don't have to be shy. Just follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
You come out here on the floor. Always think that you're in the know, but baby, all that gold and fancy clothes only means you're putting on the show. Yeah.
Well, hold it, girl. Take off that fancy wear. Just let your thoughts play the air. Come on, girl. Let's get down. Baby, let's do it to that funky, funky sound.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Let your feelings go. Let your body move to the groove.
Funky groove.
Love that sexy body. Come on, girl, let's party. You come out here on the floor. Always think that you're in the know, but baby,
All that gold and fancy clothes. Come on, girl. Dirty bitch. All right. This man right here, Scott Lifshine, who I believe passed away sometime around 2013, 2014, as far as I know. When Buddy and I did our radio show, we were going to have this guy on named Romeo Rose. And Romeo Rose was a... Well, we honestly thought he was just like a professional internet troll. We didn't find out until later. Well, we found out when we started doing the show that the guy is actually like a legitimate piece of shit. But he was supposed to call into the show anyways, and he never did. He totally fucking chickened out until like the last few minutes. But anyways, during this show, this guy, Lifshine, kept calling in from New York. He was living in Brooklyn, and he kept calling in, and he kept talking about the goddamn nuclear warrior and how this was like the only music that matters, and it was just incoherent nonsense. But he sends us this YouTube link to this video clip, and it kind of blew our minds, like in a hilarious way. And he continued to call our show for at least the next, few weeks. And we kept getting like messages from like the station manager, like, hey, this guy named Scott wants you to call him. He says he's got something that's going to like revolutionize the music industry. We're like, no, he's not. Oh yeah, he kept talking about how like this guy was like the greatest guitar. Yeah, the California Jam. He kept talking about, apparently he recorded the California Jam in the 70s, and it was like the greatest concert ever. And there was, I don't know. It's kind of exhausting. Clearly on the spectrum. You know, but yeah, anyways, he keeps talking about this guitar player, and the guy was playing like a Guild. Oh man, I forget the name of the fucking guitar. I think it was from the 70s, early 80s. It's like a number. Shit. Jay, you'll probably know it when you see it if they play the clip. Let's just go to it.
All human beings.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Will be exercised tonight. There will be no more colonization on this planet. For we have come to mass exercise the entire human race with the only guitar solo that matters. The nuclear Wawea copyright 19...
I don't know why. Yeah, and he's in a fucking priest collar. I don't know.
84.
Is it
with a yarmulke?
Truth will prevail from now on. From tonight on, 10:30 to 11 o'clock, there will be no more colonization on this planet, regardless of what they say. I'm sick and tired of advertising stealing my ideas all the time. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want anything stolen from me anymore. I only want to hear the only guitar solo in the world, the nuclear Wawea.
This is actually, buddy, this is like extended content here. I don't remember this part.
Copyright 1984. There is no more rock music. There is no more music. There is only the nuclear Wawea, the only guitar
the nuclear Wawea
solo that matters. Moshari Azisa Shabin Abalesh.
Oh, no. You can't give us fucking blue balls here. So I believe his YouTube page is still up here. So I'm going to type this in. Oh, come on. Please tell me it's still here. I think I might have saved the video. Here we go. Yeah, Luxor Dream.
Yeah, but he's what?
No, I didn't even know this. I kind of skimmed through the video, but I didn't even see the Nuclear Warrior shit. Okay. So we know this part, right? Yeah, the blessed one.
Thank you, oh Faith Man. Thank you, Faith Man. Today is the final day of the music industry. All human beings will be exercised tonight. There will be no more colonization on this planet. For we have come to mass exercise the entire human race with the only guitar solo that matters. The nuclear Wawea copyright 1984. The truth will prevail from now on. From tonight on, 10:30 to 11 o'clock, there will be no more colonization on this planet. You know the truth, and the truth is now prevailing. There will be no more mass colonizations or anything. No more. Play my music. That's all I want to hear. Play it. Where is it? Where is my guitar solo?
Oh, blessed one, your holy message has been heard. Right now in the streets of New York, they are throwing their records out the window. They are burning them in the street. Do you think that at this moment now, blessed one, that we should play the music of the Nuclear Warrior, that we should play the videotape of the Nuclear Warrior?
Where is it?
Let everyone in New York see it. Go to the 3/4 inch. Go to the sound of the Nuclear Warrior. Let all see it. All praise the Nuclear Warrior.
He's like at the gun range and then he's playing guitar. I got there's another clip of him playing live. These are like clips. These are like pictures. This is one of his YouTube pages that is still up. Isn't that kind of weird? We're watching like the YouTube page of somebody that passed away like almost 10 years ago, or about 10 years ago. Like that's where the internet that's where we're at right now, right? The YouTube and the internet in general. We're at that point now. Wait, okay, so we get the clips, right? And then we get to my favorite. Where, Jesus Christ. There it goes. My favorite part. You know, I have this picture. I will always have this picture saved on my computer at any given time. Every now and then it's a Skyhawk. You're right. Guild, man, I will say, like, Guild was no like they made some decent electrics back in the day. I don't sleep on them. An X79, yeah. Here we go.
Should I destroy this guy? Yeah. Listen, you know, like, I think that you should start throwing out those rock and roll records there, buddy.
What are you listening to right now?
This is not rock and roll. This is the only music in the world.
And what do you call it?
Look, if you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it, all right? Do me a favor. Don't listen to it. Okay, you're on the air.
Hi, I got a joke for you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, there are two Italian guys, all right? They're sitting on a stoop, and one Italian guy says, the other Italian guy goes, oh, tell me something. He goes, Vincenzo, tell me something. He goes, but you like the woman with the big of the chin?
Yeah, you're pretty boring there, dude.
Yeah, see, you know, yeah, I like how he's getting annoyed with callers. It's like we didn't get fucking annoyed with him. You know? Like, looking back on this is fun, but at the time, that motherfucker would not stop calling us. And it was the same shit over and over again.
I'm going to have to, like, cut you off.
This is a good joke.
What?
I promise you'll laugh. I promise all four of the people there that you will definitely laugh from this joke.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
But just relax and listen.
Thank you.
Listen to the joke.
Thank you. Gong. Oh, we got to get to another video.
Get in there, right? He really decides to get that in there.
Listen, for those... Oh, Richard Rothman, thank you. And I know a lot of friends of Richard Rothman are watching. And what's the woman's name? Evelyn Ninekin, who's a very well-known personality there.
Hi, Evelyn.
And, okay, we're going to cut to another video now.
Don't you remember he sent us a picture? Because we were talking on our radio show and something about Jim Gaffigan. Oh, we were talking about Jim Gaffigan because he's originally from Chesterton, which is like 15 minutes from here. And he heard us talking about that, and he's like, oh, I got a picture I took with Jim. And there's a picture that he took with Jim Gaffigan. And Jim Gaffigan looks fucking thrilled.
That is, you know, beyond words. It's a Nuclear Warrior video. Okay, ready? Roll on!
like a good sit down guitar, you know? Looks very like designed to sitting down and playing. I know, this is crazy. I can't imagine any other music that exists. Like, at the time, people were amazed by this. Like, this is just normal now. This is what we all listen to. Oh, it's got the wall. Audio is it's high. Yeah, well, it's because it's the fucking only music that matters. Come on. I mean, who the fuck am I for even trying to talk over it? Yeah, he had to get a universal case to fit that fucking thing. Guild ain't making no molded cases for that fucking thing. Carlos Spanakopita. This is just going to replace, like, it's going to replace my intro music, my piss break music. Carlos Vermicelli. I don't think I've actually gotten this far in the video. Oh shit.
Foot that ass.
We're treading on thin ice. It just goes. Look at that. We're not going to get a copyright strike for this because this is the only thing that matters. YouTube understands this. Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior. Well, didn't the Ultimate Warrior go on to, like, after he retired from wrestling, he was like some kind of fucking right-wing dipshit? And that's it. It just ends. Oh, God. Yeah, so that's the whole Lift Shine arc, pretty much in a nutshell. I remember, buddy, like when every now and then we would call him when we had nothing else going on. We'd be like, let's give him a call. And I remember you would try to press him on Nuclear Warrior. Like, who is this guy? Like, what's his name? I remember you're like, who's the black guy in the video? Like, I want to talk to him. He seems far more interesting than you. And he wouldn't give us any answers. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a chili dog. Wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, I can't. It's not here. AOTM. I got basic clips, but I don't have that one. Fuck. Oh, well. No, I got the soundbite somewhere, but it's not. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
I am the Holy One.
You the Holy One. I'm going to give you a chili dog. I love you.
Well,
I'm going to give you a Pittsburgh platter.
that's what I want.
You want a Cincinnati bow tie?
That's what I want.
Yeah, man. That's the way we're going to do it.
Stop.
I've got the entire Romeo Rose episode. But yeah, which is kind of boring. Oh no, we had a couple of wacko callers. I remember that. Remember that we had so many people calling in, that poor tiny radio station with like 2 phone lines. And then there was the website, the WVLP website where you could stream online, and we broke the server because so many people were listening, because it just wasn't designed to handle that. Everything was hosted locally. It couldn't do it. You know, it was like, this is like what, 2006, 2007. You know, like we couldn't live stream to YouTube or whatever. Like, it was just, yeah.
Whatever you're doing, if you're interested at all in your appearance from the neck down. I work from the neck up, but...
What? Wait, no, go back. I got to see this again. This guy. Makeup by Del Russo. With tips on cosmetics.
Stop whatever you're doing if you're interested at all in your appearance from the neck down. I work from the neck up, but we're going to talk a little bit about breasts. So many of you women have called in, so many of you have expressed a desire to know more.
Yeah, he cussed. Yeah, he was, that guy kept calling in. I remember that dude.
About what to do if you have large breasts, and what to do if you have little breasts. So, and what to do with a mastectomy. What do you do with it? You live with it or what?
Now, here's a young lady who came with a small breast, and it wasn't, some of them had hardly any, but she had a little bit, but she wanted larger breasts. And here they are.
Explain your technique on how you do that now.
Well, the technique that's used universally by most doctors today would be around the nipple, a little cut.
Instead of cutting underneath like they used to?
Let's assume this is a little clock. And so the cut would be made from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It's sort of a semicircle incision. In this, we call this a reeler. The
like
nipple
a piece
is
of
in the
pie
middle.
or something.
Yes, just a little curve. I'm here.
Well, may I show them this?
Then that is the very thing we use.
Now, this is a silicone.
It's a silicone implant.
Implant. And this does not affect the body in any way.
No,
harmfully.
Are those are the silicone ones? Are those like the bad? Are those the bad ones? Like the 90s was the decade of like really bad tit jobs.
I have yet to see a rejection.
And how do you get this through the nipple? It's such a big...
Well, when you make this cut that I said between 3 and 9 o'clock, when you make that cut...
Well, look at that fucking old, scraggly fucking hand here. Just, hey, look at this shit. Feels like a real tit.
You just pull those tissues apart. So you put it in very gently under the gland, not on top of it.
Under the gland.
return of Filthy the dog.
Downtown Manhattan has been a springboard for pop celebrities like Madonna, Blondie, and D-Light. And now the latest clubutante on the scene answers to the name of Clara the Carefree Chicken. This is not a joke. She may not have a recording contract yet, but we think it's just a matter of time.
I used to be a somebody.
Is that Michael Alec? We were just talking about this.
Now I'm a chicken groupie, following Clara the Chicken wherever she may go.
Clara the Carefree Chicken was born at Disco 2000 in September 1990. She doesn't remember who laid her, but her fabulous rhinestone-covered egg was found in an abandoned lunchbox by an unsuspecting club kid. Once hatched, she immediately rose to stardom with her endless voguing moves and artsy performance pieces.
I remembered her when she was a little chick. Clubs pay her thousands of dollars just to show up.
Yeah, that's him. That's definitely the party monster.
She can lay an egg on me anytime.
She was like old news like 5 minutes from this clip. 5 minutes from because everybody forgot about her and they moved on to the next thing.
I don't know Clara very well, but I've heard wonderful things about her, so, you know.
One rare quality that people love about Clara is that she never speaks. Not one to indulge in gossip or catty insults. She quickly became everybody's friend. And who doesn't need a friend who'll just listen and not talk? What people find even more charming about Clara is her ability to schmooze. She can really work a crowd. One air kiss simply won't do for Clara. She simply has to have two, one on each cheek, the European way. Always gracious, Clara won't let her friends' more erotic displays of affection ruffle her feathers. Night after night, Clara will strut through the halls of top New York nightclubs, bedazzling all who gaze upon her. And boys, there are plenty to gaze at.
This is, remember when they would just pick a random location and have a crazy fucking coked out club party?
You know, Clara's given us a lot, and
Makes you wonder where a lot of these people are now. Like, what are they doing for a living? What have they done with their lives? I can only Michael Alec like once a year. Well, when was the last time we Michael Alec? That was last year, right? So we're meeting our Michael Alec quota for the year.
she's been around for a long time. Clara is the Pope of the United States, at least the Pope of New York City.
Can you imagine the fucking the stains on that fucking chicken outfit after just one night?
Since she's so popular, at the end of the night, sometimes she'll just be so drunk that she can't find the exit. And will have a hard time leaving and getting into a taxi. Fortunately, though, chickens don't get hangovers.
The best part is that Jen didn't even know that he grew up like a mile away from us. Oh, yeah.
The end.
Can't move. It's like wedged in there.
Oh, Clara, the celebrity chicken. I mean, I saw her on 7th and 8th.
That's Red Ed, and that must be his slut slave over there.
Just for a fleeting moment. I mean, I was at Ray's News, and like we were getting ready to buy this coffee pot for Ray's News, and she just went.
I mean, the slut slave, she's cute.
Flying across Avenue A. If you know anything about Ray's News on A, you notice.
What is slut slave doing now? Do you think she's still a slut slave, or do you think maybe she's like a realtor or something? Right? I mean, she's got to be what, 91? So she's got to be like, God, she's got to be she's got to be in her 50s now, right? You know, what kind of health plan do you got with the slut slave? You know?
how fleeting things can be. Like I saw Boy George for a second and Martina for a second, and the celebrities go flying by on Avenue A, and Clara just went by like she was headed into the pyramid or somewhere, and
she's QAnon, probably, yeah.
I can tell you it was great, and we just all took note and raised news, and it was just so fab and flash, because that's how it is in the East Village.
Of course it is. So we got 90s public access TV commercials.
It's just fab and flash, and she just went by, and I just melted to my knees just like that. Meanwhile, we still have to buy a coffee pot for Ray's News, and you know, life goes on. She didn't even see it. I mean, you know, what can I tell you about slut slaves? She didn't see it. Are you a slut slave?
Yes, I am.
Ah, that's all we get to hear from Slut Slave. All right. Well, what do you think? I mean, we got some 6 minutes of public access commercials. Do you want to do some high school prom stuff? We can do that. I'm going to take a break before we do it, but how does that sound? Either way, we'll be back. Yeah, I know. She did. Yeah. She did speak out of turn. Hold on. Where's my music? We'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, back from our pee break. Our piss break. All right, so it's high school prom. You guys will be able to enjoy this in both speakers. I will be hearing it in my left ear, mostly. I'm going to turn the volume down. So this is a prom from 1996, which is kind of like my wheelhouse. It's a predominantly black high school, but the music is good. Hopefully the music, if I start getting dinged from copyright, then I'll have to move on to something else. But I think we're going to be all right. video expressions, and photography. You gotta remember, man, back in the 90s, like if you had a prom video, like a production video like this cost some bucks. So your school had to have some bucks. James Madison High School. Why does it say M8? Okay, well, Madison. Okay, Madison High School, yeah. The High School for Meteorology and Space Science. Houston Independent School District. This is interesting.
I wanna see you, we'll be in the park on this sunny summer day. So those of you that wanna play a hey, cause I keeps it real. So come on, come on. Come on, cause I'm a genius, give it up. Have a good time so far. Just give me everything Rose and dominoes, no busting caps, just clap into this funky song. Letting the beat bump on. Ain't no set tripping, no crippin'. You can keep it real with LV.
Oh shit, look at the food. Look at that spread. Hold on here. Go back.
Ain't no set tripping, no crippin'. You can keep it real.
We got fruits. We got some scrimps. I can't even tell. Is that, I don't know. There's an ice sculpture of perhaps a scorpion, a winged scorpion.
So come on, come on.
That's it. That looks like those look like chicken wings. Not sure what these are. Pigs in a blanket. Oh, that's chicken wing. And then we got celery and carrots and shit.
Come on, come on. Cause I'm a genius, keeping it real, so say yes, y'all. So come on, come on.
I like how it's contrasted with like people who got to the prom early and they're just sitting there waiting for things to happen.
So come on, cause I'm a genius, keeping it real, so say yes, you're real, cause it's chiller than the Manila thriller, the black track killer, Mac ass filler, yak spiller, back, so clap, iller than the alleys of Cali, get loose like doing groupies and hoopies, the Project Pharaoh, smacking thick naps narrow, the player hater slayer, they bout as deep as shallow, East Coast or West Coast, they can't keep track away as short as today was tomorrow, yesterday, clap with me, packing in it.
This is already like a million times less lame than the last ones we watched with their intros, right? I have a feeling this one's going to be like actually fun.
PV, attracting OPP, Mercedes SEC.
Because everybody there is going to know how to dance.
Dodging LAPD, cause they ain't catching me. Clapping to LVG, capital SEC. And I'm a gentle pimp true, cause they can't tip you.
Yeah, I think it's like, like the other Naughty by Nature. I don't know if this is like Treach's solo thing or I don't know.
My gangsta LV, hey, you nigga will pimp you. This is a killer Cali rally and the East Coast connection. Invasion taking over this nation.
Wait, can we go back here?
Cali rally and the East Coast connection. Invasion taking over this nation. So come on, come on.
But it's so old school, it still fucks. I know. Well, they sampled Roll, Skate, Bounce, which is what I mean. If you're gonna sample some shit, right? That was during like that G-Funk.
So come on, come on. Cause I'm a genius, keeping it real, so say yes, y'all.
You gotta admit, as far as like hip hop went, man, like that era that I grew up in, like that was a really good era as far as hip hop was concerned. See, these people are already dancing better than the entirety of those last videos we watched.
So come on, cause I'm a genius, keeping it real, so say.
I mean, you had Tupac, you had Biggie, you know, you had that whole Death Row fucking feud with Suge Knight. Cutie Pie synth bass, Music Man bass hook, yep. Okay, this was the thing that they started doing in the 80s and 90s with like the really slow. I hated it. It's disorienting now. It's the same good times. Yeah. Oh, I just read that. No.
Sprinkle me, sprinkle me, sprinkle me, big time.
I mean, there's only like 10 people dancing though. Come on now.
Sprinkle me, sprinkle me, sprinkle me, lace up on me. Here comes the dogma. Here I be. Click down me, sugar.
I don't even know what the fuck they're playing though. I mean, like I thought I knew some shit. I don't even know what the fuck's playing. That sounds like Left Eye, Left Eye Lopez from what's her face, TLC. This is when 90s rap was very feminism mad. Oh yeah. This is very misogynist era. So okay, people are filing in now. Are they gonna talk? I want to see people talking. Like, hey, you know, it's whatever. That's what I mean. There was that whole thing with what's her nuts, what's her cooch, Cardi B. You know, when she did the wet ass P word song, and everybody lost their shit. I'm like, really? I'm like, we're just in the era of like, this is like 2 Live Crew, but for ladies. Like, do you guys not remember 2 Live Crew? Just them alone. We're not. Let's just leave out the others. Just the whole Miami booty bass scene. Like, really? Come on. Like, this is the least they could be doing. I remember Lil' Kim. I just saw Lil' Kim recently. She looks like a fucking a muppet. Like she had some bad plastic surgery or something. I don't know what's going on with her. You notice how like all the guys and the ladies, like, that's what I mean, man. These people know how to dress. They got style. Everybody looks different. Yeah, I know. Personally, I love it. You know? To me, the more fucking offensive, the better. Because I love watching the reactions to it. And besides, you know, I mean, until somebody can top Gigi Allen, like, it's already been done. Like, nothing shocks me. She's a combo of Queen Latifah and Luther Campbell. Man, see, this era, like 96, early 90s, Queen Latifah. Like, that was my favorite era, right? When she was, like, militant and strong. And then she sold out to Whitey. And she got that fucking talk show. Like, shit. You know, when she was like, Kill Whitey back in the early 90s, man. That's peak Latifah right there, man. Like, seriously, you think a fucking white kid? You think a white kid in 1996 from one of those other could pull off this fucking purple sport coat, this purple jacket? Fuck no. Yeah, it's just I'm kind of like, it's just literally like a half an hour of people dancing. Wait, come on. I want some people talking. Oh, they're doing photos now on the fake staircase. Okay. Everybody's lining up, taking their photos on the fake. Wait, here we go. Can we get some interviews here?
Hello.
Hey, there you go. Right.
Hello, I'm here with my name.
Get pictures of Rick.
Oh, thank you.
Go.
Okay, I want to pick him up.
I'll be there about 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Bye.
Oh, I need somebody with a mic. Oh, man. I think it's just people dancing and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotta go.
Right there. Dude, I remember a buddy of mine. This was like, there was a commercial on TV for the longest time of it, back in the late 90s. It was like right after we got out of high school. And it was kind of like a Faces of Death, but it was like the world's most shocking videos. And they kept showing this fucking commercial. So finally my buddy fucking ordered it. And there was like 5 of us, and we all sat down and watched it. And one of the clips was a bootleg video of a 2 Live Crew concert. and half the crowd was on the stage. Half the crowd got on the stage and everybody just started fucking. It was just like this wild freak fucking orgy. It was it was amazing. And it was like the quality was like just like it wasn't good quality, but it was just enough to know what was going on. It might have been. But that place was packed. It was a smallish venue. And everybody was fucking. Everybody was fucking or getting sucked off. Like it was just like there was a chick like sucking a dude off and just like I think just like jerking some other guy. Like it was just all over the place.
You keep on working, she keep gotta go.
I hope somebody snuck in some Martell.
Oh, boy. You may hide.
Once again, you name me as an 18-year-old white kid that could pull off white shoes and white pants. That's who it was. That's who got the video, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, we were in his basement. There was a, you know what it was? What they used to show the commercial for it, and there was this scene. They would always cut it right before it happened. There was a woman like running across like some railroad tracks, and there was a train coming at full speed, and like right before it looks like it's going to hit her, they cut it. So of course you're like, shit, well I got to see this, right? And then we saw it, and we thought like something, you know, maybe something was going to happen that was different. Like maybe it was just going to barely miss her. No, she got fucking hit by the train, and it was quite disturbing. It could have very well been banned from TV. Yeah. Like, just in case you thought like, oh, she's not going to actually get hit by that train, right? No, she got fucking hit by it. It was pretty bad. Hope he's doing good now. As far as I know, he is. Yeah, he had a rough time about 6-7 years ago, 8 years ago. That was a rough, you know, I think he's living in the city now, believe it or not. Like, I think he just wanted to get the fuck out of the area, which I don't blame him.
Go on, boy.
Look at this guy trying to stay cool. That's right. Get that shit out of my face. So the guy who started the Girls Gone Wild worked for a company that sold all those tapes. He kept all the girly tit flashing footage for himself and made the first video from it. Really? Then he moved on to doing it live and hosting the stuff. I is that the guy? Like, I picture his face. God, man, those commercials were everywhere back in the day. Like after like 10 p.m., especially on the weekends, if you were watching TV, that's all that was on. Okay, so unless these people start fucking, I think this is kind of got to be like the rest of the video. Yeah. So what else we got? Oh, Jay sending me shit. What do we got, Jay? Oh, the 2 Live Crew. You got it? Is this it?
This home video of a 2 Live Crew concert in Savannah, Georgia, led to public indecency.
This is it. Can we even show this?
Charges.
Yeah. Yeah, and people want to bitch about wet ass pussy. Like, just literally like the first 30 seconds of this video. Shut the fuck up. Jesus. It's already on YouTube. You can show it. Okay. God damn it. All right. Let's see what happens. I mean, if I'm going to get booted, right? Might as well be for this. You know what? Oof. I got to piss again. The beer's going right through me. This is what happens when I drink beer instead of wine. Sorry. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to be right back. Shit. Nope, not that. Back. That was a quick one. All right, we're back. Coming back to the sizzle reel here. That's what you guys do. You're like, let's wait till Max has had a few drinks in him, and then we'll post some shit that might get his channel banned, but he doesn't care. I'm kidding, of course. I think the quality of this is garbled just enough to where, I don't know, I'll be the judge of it. We'll see how, this is only a 3-minute video. So let's see what happens.
This home video of a 2 Live Crew concert in Savannah, Georgia, led to public indecency charges.
Okay, so he's pouring water on her ass. Pretty standard fare. Oh, he revealed it. Yeah, I remember, man, back in 92, like you had to that took some effort to bootleg a concert video wise, right? You had to pull out a big fucking camcorder. Like you had to set up somewhere where nobody was going to see you, which was difficult. You know, it ain't like now where you could just bust out your cell phone. Like this guy looks like he's on a balcony somewhere hiding, you know? I mean, literally, it's out. The minge is out. The brew basket is out.
At a different concert, members of the audience take the stage, caught
This is it.
up in the frenzy of the music, and erupt into a wild sexual free-for-all.
Okay, so it's just like garbled enough. Yeah, there's oh dear. Oh, there she goes. Yep, and they're just fucking. There was at least a couple kids conceived that night. Wasn't that like a shuffle kid who just reduced your name to maxi pads? He just called you pads? Yeah. Schulte, sorry. Yeah, Brad. Look, they're just...
Strut that ass.
These two are just in their own world. This girl, man, she's a trooper. She's been like, that can't be good on your back and your neck after a while, but she's keeping it up. Oh, there he goes. Thanks, Jay. That was it, man. That was it. Back in the late 90s, like that was some shocking shit, man. Thankfully, the quality was crappy enough to where we were able to not get in trouble. And I lost my playlist here. Hold on. Okay. So what do we do now? Yeah, you want to end it? Okay. Yeah, I'm okay because I'm kind of out of shit. Where's my Yeah. Anyways, folks, thanks for tonight. You know, we started off with Public Access Manhattan, then we did a prom, and then we ended it in a 2 Live Crew orgy. I think that's appropriate. Trying to think of something I could play. Oh yeah. Until next Saturday or next time I do this. Too bad we can't play Jerk Off Roulette or whatever that game was. Yeah. We'll definitely have to do something. I know June... Is it next Saturday? Yeah, next weekend, right? Next weekend's a 3-day week. I got Juneteenth off. I got Monday off. So maybe I'll do a Sunday night show. Right? Is that the 19th? Is Juneteenth? Yeah, best shows are when I don't have too much planned out. Yeah, that's kind of how it always works. So, yeah. Until next time. I want to thank Luther Campbell. I want to thank Scott Lifshine, Romeo Rose, the Nuclear Warrior. I want to thank that redheaded chick that hosted the public access shit. I want to thank Hal Green. I want to thank Buddy. Happy birthday, Bud. I want to thank Jay. I want to thank Garrett. I want to thank Ian for stopping by from his neo-Nazi Disney World trip. I want to thank the cameraman at that 2 Live Crew concert. Yeah, until next week, folks.
In Spain. The North Pole I have charted, but I can't get started with you. On the golf course I'm under par. Metro going has asked me to start. I've got a house and a show place, but I still can't get no place with you. 'Cause you're so supreme. Lyrics I write of you, I dream both day and night of you. I scheme just for the sight of you. Oh, but what good does it do? I've been consulted by Franklin D. Ghetto Gobble has asked me to teach, but still I'm broken hearted because I can't get started with you.
You guys. Claude Dunson on trumpet, Tony Coluccio on piano, and Hal Green on vocal and drums.
Oh God, that's terrible. I hope the microphone didn't pick that up.